First, I will introduce the game. Second, I'll talk about the gameplay. Third, I'll say why my students love it. And finally, I will say how you can use the idea or actually make the game DIY. Toys pile up. Here all the bricks have the color and the number. It's kind of like an Uno game plus Jenga game. So this means that the next player will need to take out 2 bricks, and this means like a stop, so the next person doesn't get the chance to play. For example, I will go first and I will choose to take out the yellow brick with the number 1. So the next player needs to take out either a yellow brick or the brick with the number 1. It's a great game to review the colors and also learn numbers from 1 to 5. What you can do is buy maybe a cheaper game of Jenga and then color the bricks or put the higher value numbers there, like 14, 20, 26, 83 and so on. Or you could even write the words there that you want your students to learn to read or say. Tower collapse. This is another balance game. In the classic game, you will build a tower first by putting 6 columns of preferably different colors on each level. You can make this stage a teaching point as well, where students will say, I'm putting 1 blue column, I'm putting a yellow column, I'm putting a blue column. In one game set, there is enough parts to play with 2 teams, so another team can also build their own tower. And then you'll roll the dice, you'll get yellow color, and then you will take out 1 yellow column. The next player will pull out the red column, and if you get black, that means you can choose which column you want to pull out. So finally, after some time, the column will collapse, and the person who was the last one to pull the column loses the round. I use this game to actually give points to students, so even just to build the tower, they need to answer questions. And for each right answer, they will get 1 column, and it's up to them to decide how many columns they want to put at each level. Of course, if they put only 2, then the tower will be very, very weak and not sturdy. And so 3 will probably be the best number, and that's how they build their tower, and the team with a higher tower wins. Now, how to make this game DIY? You can just get a cardboard box, cut out the circles like this, and then use Lego parts instead of the columns. Animal upon animal. The game pieces are wooden animal toys. There is only 1 crocodile and 4 sets of other animals. So each person will get 1 snake, 1 monkey, 1 sheep, 1 hedgehog, 1 penguin, 1 lizard, and a bird. Players roll the dice, and if they get 1, they put 1 animal on the crocodile. If they get 2, they get to put 2 animals on the crocodile, or on the animal which is on the crocodile. If they get a crocodile, they put an animal behind or in front of the crocodile. If they get a hand, they get the chance to get rid of 1 animal and give it to another player. And the question mark means that other players can choose the animal that the player will put on the crocodile. This game is perfect for, of course, reviewing the animal names, but also to practice colors and prepositions. Another way we play with students is that one student will describe the position of his animals, hiding them from others using a piece of cardboard. For example, he will say, my sheep is in front of the hedgehog, and the monkey is on the sheep. The bird is in front of the sheep, and the penguin is next to the hedgehog. And the first player to put the animals in the right locations wins. You can play this game with other toys, for example, toy cars, plastic animals, or any other toys that are easy to put on one another. Fruit stick. In this game you're getting 4 sticky sticks, 3 dice, one with numbers, one with colors, and one with fruits. And a board with a whole bunch of little cards. It's a reaction game to practice numbers, colors, and fruits. Each player is armed with one sticky stick. You roll the dice and you need to hit 3 red mangoes. This time there are no 3 red mangoes. Now I have to hit 1 or 3 blue, and the hearts mean that it could be any type of fruit. So I need to find 1 or 3 blue fruits. It's here. And this special sticky stick can be used twice. So now I have just stolen 2 cards and earned 2 points. What makes this game fun is these type of sticks. You can buy them separately and then play this type of game with any kind of flashcards. For example, you want to practice some family vocabulary: grandma, brother, and a sister. So you or your student will say the word and others will try to find it and hit. A brother. Trickshot dual action game. We just call it Spider-Man. This game is definitely one of the favorites of all the students. You get to build a spaceships. 2 teams, red and green, will place their superheroes inside the spaceship. And then they will use the chips to shoot the superheroes and try to push them outside the spaceship. So the team with more superheroes left inside the spaceship wins. There's also a whole pile of cards that tells you what to do after you hit one or another superhero, but these rules are a bit complicated, so I don't use them with younger learners. They really enjoy this action part of the game. To avoid the mess, I only give out 1 chip at a time, so that students need to earn their chance to shoot by answering some questions. All my students really enjoy this competitive game. Oh, and of course you can buy these shooting devices separately, and then make your own superhero figures out of cardboard and prepare a shooting range for your students. Detective's looking chart. The set has the chips to put here on the pictures or to give the students as points. There are pointers of different colors, so 4 different teams can play together, and of course the cards. In the classic game, you will just put a card in the middle, and then students will try to locate these objects, cover them, and then get the point for their answer. Or just leave the pointer there until the round is over. To have more language practice, of course, I will not show the objects to my students, but instead I will describe them. For example, oh, it's a number, it's 1 and it's blue. Then my students will try to find it. Or students describe objects to their partners, and their partners are trying to find it first. You can easily make this game by yourself by just printing the objects you're teaching in your course and putting them, for example, on 4 pieces of A4 paper and laminating it. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and share it with your friends. And subscribe if you don't want to miss the next 3 videos with the board games for intermediate students, card games, and phonics games. Thank you. Goodbye.